Hey, welcome everybody. In this episode, we are going to be getting the tools needed to start Android development. So specifically, we're going to be downloading Android Studio. Now, Android Studio is an example of an IDE, and an IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. And here are some other examples of IDE. You may have heard of some of these: Visual Studio, Eclipse, Xcode. Essentially, it's a glorified text editor. So instead of doing everything inside of Notepad++, we can get a little bit more capabilities and features that are built around whatever software we're building. So in the situation of Android, this IDE is going to give us access to emulators for different cell phones. It's going to do some, syntax highlighting and all of that good stuff for us. So it's just a little bit cleaner than using a very simple text editor. So it's going to have all of the compiling capabilities and everything built into it. So let's go ahead and get that. Now, I did originally have all this stuff installed on my machine, but I tried to delete everything just to go through the whole process, but it might be just slightly different than you guys, but you should be able to figure it out just with a little bit of effort and research. And yeah, so make sure you read all this good stuff here, nice and juicy. Download that, and that should start downloading. And while this downloads, I'm just going to take a minute to just complain a little bit and give you guys some advice. So when you are building apps, try your best not to create a new release of an application that's actually worse than the previous. So why am I bringing this up? Well, I actually record all of my videos with this tool called QuickTime, and that's actually what this little square or circle logo is here, the circle with the square inside of it. That's to say it's recording. And they just came out with this new edition, and it's just not good because, for one, it doesn't indicate when it actually starts recording because there's like this 3-second delay. So I just kind of have to guess when it actually started. So it might actually cut off a little bit of my words, or it might actually have like a second or two of me just like breathing really heavily, which I don't want either one of those. But there's no real easy way to change that. As well as it used to have microphone levels, so I could check how loud my microphone was by speaking into it, and I'd see it go up to the red and see if it was good or not. But now that's gone as well. So here's an example of what not to do. Don't create a really good application that's free for use and then make it terrible and useless. I mean, it still works, but if you guys have any other recommendations for screen recorders, I have used Camtasia before, but it's just a little big for my needs. I just want something real simple. I can just record, and I can immediately take it and upload it to the internet. And as you can see, my battery is low. So this looks like it just about finished. Yeah, perfect timing. So let's open that up. And sorry to complain, guys. I just wanted to get that off my chest because, I don't know, it's annoying for consumers after using an app for so long that they make key changes that destroy some of the most valuable pieces of the software. And it seems like developers do that all the time. Like, I don't know why developers think it's a good idea to make software worse, or if they just don't understand how users work. But yeah, take this. I'm on Mac. If you're on Windows, it's going to be a little bit different, but it shouldn't be too bad. Just go through the process of installing it, and that'll go into your applications. And if you have the option to do like a desktop shortcut or whatever, go ahead and do that. On Mac, that's going to appear in the applications folder, so you can double click that, or you can hit the F4 key and see all of my applications. Go in here and click Android Studio. And hopefully I can finish on time. My battery is getting a little low. So we'll minimize these, and we'll just have Android Studio open. Yes, we want to open it. I trust the developers here. And just give it like an hour or two. You know how it is. All right, so it's going to pop open, and this should guide us. This should have everything we need to create applications. We might need to go download what's known as the JDK, the Java Development Kit. I'm not sure if Android Studio comes with that already, or if that's something you need to go download separate. But if we start creating applications and they work, then I know we're good because I actually uninstalled the JDK right before starting this video. So if for some reason you're trying to run your applications and there's something's not working, it's just saying like, hey, it doesn't have the capabilities to run this or something, then go download the JDK. All right, so when you get here, you should create a new Android Studio project. And you have a bunch of different options in here, and we'll just go with an empty activity. Now, as a refresher from the previous episode, an activity is the equivalent to a page. So we're just going to have an empty page on here. We'll click next and give it a name of my application. For the language, we're going to go with Java, but again, you can also look into Kotlin if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, that looks good. We'll just click finish. And this should give us everything to basically have an application that doesn't actually do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this full screen and ignore the low battery thing because I'm going to try and finish this up real quick. And if my battery dies, I'm sorry guys. Now, when you run the application, you'll go up to the top here and you'll see there's no real play button. There is a play button right here, but it's darkened out. You can't click that. And that's because you need a way to run this application. It doesn't just run like it would if you were programming in Java in a console. You need either an emulator to act as a mobile phone, or you need a mobile phone, a physical mobile phone to plug into your computer. And that's what we're going to be talking about next. So as I let all this stuff spin and synchronize, I'm going to stop the recording, and in the next episode, we're going to be talking about how to actually take our application and run it. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. And if you're interested, check out my Patreon account. Thanks. Peace out.